It wasn't us. Israel denies responsibility for airstrike on Gaza's Al-Ali hospital, which left 500 dead, and blames Islamic Jihad rocket attack that sent hundreds fleeing. Hundreds of people were understood to have been seeking shelter at the hospital site in the war-torn area. But a spokesman for Islamic Jihad, a group which claims to be fighting Israel alongside Hamas, said this is completely incorrect, accused the IDF or the Israeli Defense Force of trying to cover for the horrifying crime and massacre they committed. The IDF said analysis of operational systems indicated that the Islamic Jihad terrorist organization is responsible for the same. In a statement, the force said rockets were fired by terrorists in Gaza, passing in close proximity to Al-Ali hospital in Gaza at the time it was hit. Details from multiple sources indicates that Islamic Jihad is responsible for the failed rocket launch which hit the hospital in Gaza as well. Unverified pictures have emerged on social media showing a large fire at the hospital with broken glasses strewn across the floor and body parts shattered inside. Hundreds of victims are still under the wrecked building. The hospital was housing hundreds of sick and wounded and people forcibly displaced from their homes. Israeli warplanes and artillery have been bombarding Gaza in response to an unprecedented attack on Israel on 7th of October by the main Palestinian militant group Hamas. Around 3,000 people are thought to have been killed in Israeli airstrikes across the Gaza Strip since the war erupted on October 7th. More than 1,400 people in Israel have been killed, the majority gunned down by Hamas militants who crossed the Gaza and attacked border communities. As the war against Hamas deepens, US President Joe Biden is set to fly into Israel with a powerful arsenal. The visit aims to show support for Israel after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to exterminate the bloody monsters who unleashed hell on his country. The Pentagon is also rushing air defense and munitions to Israel, as well as an aircraft carrier monster fleet to the eastern Mediterranean. Another carrier is also said to be sent to the region in coming days. The United States has also told some 2,000 troops to be ready to deploy within 24 hours if notified, instead of the usual 96 hours, and could include units that provide assistance like medical aid if needed. The hospital blast is threatening efforts to resolve the humanitarian crisis there, with Jordan cancelling a planned summit on Wednesday between US President Joe Biden, King Abdullah, and the Palestinian and Egyptian leaders. Biden had been due to meet Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu before visiting the neighboring state for talks with leaders from both sides of the conflict. Meanwhile, Downing Street has said it will not comment on Rishi Sunak's travel plans, but reports suggested he may travel to Israel in the coming days. It would follow visits from Biden and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Pictures and videos that emerged from Al-Ali Arab Hospital on Tuesday night show scenes of chaos, with bloodied casualties being rushed out on stretchers in the darkness. Bodies and wrecked vehicles can be seen lying in the rubble-strewn street outside. No matter how justified nor how necessary, war is a crime. It's violent, it's terror, and there will be destruction all over.